Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Street Savvy, the podcast. I'm the host, Jay Works. And we got a great topic for you guys this afternoon on a Saturday raining day. But the night's gonna get better, baby. Yes, the night's gonna get better. Trust me. Trust me indeed, folks. How you guys been doing? You miss me, baby? You miss me? Well, I'm back with a bang, and all week I got something great for you folks. I'm looking good in the PD Code clothing line, and I want you guys to know we are fully effect of what's going on at J-Works Entertainment and studios and production, as well as PD Code clothing apparel. We got adult apparel we've been pushing out on our comedian side, on the jokester side, the humor side, and the t-shirts and hats. This is one of them. I sell dick for only adults use. And pussy is power for women t-shirts. It's great, it's a great attitude. And it's also to show the humor of one, Jay Works himself. I don't mean it to offend anyone. I shouldn't have to say these things, I'm gonna say it anyways. It's just something that's a fad. It's something that's growing on if you want to wear it. Something that grow on you, and just something that it gives humor to an enlightened process that America is just too serious every day. The value of one's worth, sometimes we wear it on our back. We wear it on our pants. We wear it below our waist. And what I try to do is it's producing adult wear for men and women. Pussy is power, and I sell dick. Not prevalently selling, not going out selling it, but just to say it. You know? I think it's a great thing. I think it's something that people can have a laugh and joke to, and having other people can be pointed at, people can be poked at, and be a butt of a joke. And that's why I have a PD Code clothing apparel in the sportswear. It's out in effect. Socks, t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, underwear, headbands. We are here in effect to stay, folks. And again, I'm glad to be back on to give knowledge from this man's brain and this man's mouth. It's compelling what comes out, and hope we can give you more good and great content. So let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, the topic today, Caitlin Clark. I don't know if you guys been watching America, and if you have, you already know what I'm about to start saying. Is a phenom to be reckoned with as a woman, as a person of interest for any young female athlete, white, purple, black, or green. This young lady in collegiate ball has took collegiate ball to a different level. She average points, ladies and gentlemen, average points for Caitlin Clark, 28.5 points in 139 games in her collegiate career. Family, she's just a point second behind one of the greatest, Patricia Hawkins, where she averaged 28.38 points a game in her collegiate career. But at KCCI, that university over there, Caitlin Clark set marks, set the bar for women to keep reaching from years and months to come. And legacy. And now, she's in with the big girls. She's in with the big girls with the big draws that fits. And that's the WNBA. I repeat, the WNBA. Listen, I've been watching the WNBA since I was a little boy, right? From the Cheryl Millers, the Swoops, oh man, the Thompsons, you go down the line. Lisa Leslie's, anybody that came from Tennessee, any one of them young ladies. In the new day and age now, North Carolina State. And we all know what happened back in the day with Gino down in Yeah. Y'all know what I'm about to say. Connecticut. Them Huskies. 8, 9 titles. Couple three-peats. Yeah. Yeah. So I've been watching. But what you got here is a product is taking off. And you got some say Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are the faces of the league. And some say Caitlin Clark is by herself. And you got some beg to differ. It's been a lot of hoopla over the weeks. People are saying, oh, they're hating on her, they're hating on her, they're hating on her, they're hating on the girl. She already got a legacy submitted for us collegiate. She can play ball, we all know that. But it's levels to this. It is, you can't hate on greatness. As far as her being a young lady is going to a different league and a different level, she's going to adjust and adapt. And boy, I can't wait to see. But today, what we do know, Caitlin Clark is averaging 17.8 and 5.8 assists a game for the Indiana Fever. That's a real different point scale from her collegiate days. That's almost 10 to 12 points off her average. But that's cool. Because collegiate is young teenagers, young adults. The WNBA is grown women with grown abilities to run downhill, to run down on you, to put that masculine defense on you, to put that one hand up, to strip the ball with one shade of an eye, shoot the J like Jay in his prime. Okay, and cross over you like the girl from SU University who's in the WNBA. She know what I'm talking about. I just don't pronounce names because, it's a sponsored thing. But the WNBA is a whole talent to be reckoned with. And folks, if you listen to this and hear me speak on this podcast today, the WNBA needs all of us to come together and start paying a really close attention to this talent that's in the league of the W. I know allegedly the WNBA and the NBA, the association, has been coincide to exist together and making the WNBA what it should be, even a measure of the NBA. But no, I think both sides need to do more for these athletes. These women are astonishing human beings. They work on their craft daily. They practice hard. They coaches a number of pro and escalating situations. Their playoffs been phenomenal over the years. And their championship games been out the roof. We need the ratings to shoot off the roof. We need equality. Equality in these arenas that these women play in. From Connecticut to Chicago to Vegas to Indiana to New York, the Liberty. You know, I heard the great Rebecca Lobo, which I loved her in school in Connecticut, and I loved her in the pros, say, hey, Caitlin Clark, this is a different ball game. Down at Taurasi, said it and all y'all jumped on her. Caitlin played good, and I quote, she was great in college with those little girls, with those young teenagers, with those young adults. But this is the WNBA where women put big draws on that fits. Caitlin got to learn that. Until then, she will be exposed to the national talent from all over the world. And that's the WNBA. Understand that, ladies. Not saying Caitlyn ain't there. And not saying these 4 games is her. But honey, when you're playing in the WNBA with them ladies, with them ball hoggers, hands in your face, defense like the glove and the glue, like that Gary Payton glove, you better have your headlights on your anchors or on your antlers, because the WNBA is no joke. Majority of them girls will bust behind in the WNBA all day, and in the NBA. Let's get that correctly. NBA, a lot of the girls, I think 50%, can play with the boys. I seen it, I know it, and I trust it. It will happen someday. But until then, the WNBA must rock on with all of our support. From a podcast standpoint, from a folk standpoint, from the league worldwide, we need to stand behind the WNBA like we do the NBA and the NFL. No bull. In the NHL. In the MLB. These women need to get the props they deserve and the money and the equality they need. And it's unfair. It's unfair that the majority of the league in the world has put a lot of responsibility on Caitlin Clark's back. And that's cool and dandy with the sponsors and a little bias in it because Angel Reese didn't even get a third of what Caitlin's getting from the sneaker deal, whatever, but that's cool. Angel Reese, I feel like she's comfortable with what she's getting. I heard her say this morning, I seen an interview this morning, a great interview. The young lady says she would play this game for nothing. She's got a significant upgrade from her collegiate days to just a month in the WNBA. And I hear you, sister. But I think you're well more worth than that to the league, the W, than anything. If you're listening to this, Angel Reese. And I love you being humble. I love your exercise on what you got to do and what you need to do in the league. But honey, you more than a figure. You more than a ball player. You are forced to be reckoned with. And for our friend, Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark, I wish you the luck. I wish you greatness. I wish you success, individually and team. Because you know it's not an I in team. It's an A in team. And you are all of that. But let's grow. Let's develop. Let's bring that collegiate game. Let's bring that all-pro collegiate game. All-American game to the league and learn and prosper at a level that you could. Don't let the press, the media, hype you up. They're getting out there stressing yourself. Let your teammates help you, baby. Let your teammates help you. And you'll grow, Caitlin. Listen, folks. That's all I got today on Miss Caitlin Clark. I wanted to put my 2 cents in it. I wanted to tell you from my heart, from a father, a grandfather of a lot of women, from a lot of sisters I have, and from a lot of athlete women I know, women athletes I know around the world who I have played against or been around or coached around, who know the skills or the nuance, like that Doris Burke, that old Rhode Island woman, a collegiate grade herself, you know, Rebecca Lobo, just to name a few. Women like that, they're going to guide you, Caitlin. You know, Breonna Stewart from up here in upstate New York, same thing. Watch that game and hustle. Watch how to let the game come to them. I seen a video on a young Breonna Stewart a few years ago. And they showed her in practice. The coach in Olympics as well. That was honored. I mean, the defense was hard. The screens was hard. The passes was not that perfect. She had to earn it. Most valuable player, ain't she? I think 2, quote me, I think she got 2. So yeah, Caitlin, is a lot you can learn from. Rebecca Lobo the same way. Diana Taurasi, same way. Same way. You can learn a lot from the Connecticut girls who came out of Connecticut. You can learn a lot. And you have a lot already, baby girl. Just keep doing you and keep that cockiness. Don't leave one branch and go to another one and change. Stay that course of being you. Just be humble to who you are. Remember your wealth. Remember your growth on your peers and your teammates, as well as your coaches. You will get there. You will get there. Because we all appreciate you, Caitlin, and what you're going to bring to the W. It's early. It's only been a couple of weeks, and it's shouting your name in every which way. North, east, south, west. In an oval shape, around shape as well. You got this. The support you need is support yourself and your work ethics. Be the first one in the gym and the last one to leave. You got this. But welcome to the big leagues. Welcome to the WNBA, where the women wears big draws that fits them. I'm Jay Works, and this is Street Savvy, the podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please make sure you subscribe and like and share, and go out and get your PD Code clothing and apparel. Don't forget, and we got the adult wear as well. For the men, I sell dick, and the women's, pussy is power. Trust it. Only for adults, men and women. Folks, I'm Jay Works, and I'm out.